Do you know there were 5 methods by which both Gi-hun and the infant could have easily survived the Squid Game after Gi-hun forgot to press the button? The first and simplest approach would have been requesting a vote. According to Squid Game regulations, the third clause of the agreement allows players to exit the game through a voting process, enabling participants to halt the game via popular vote. Had Gi-hun called for a vote at the conclusion, player 222 would have forfeited her vote since she cannot participate, resulting in a 1-0 tally that would have terminated the game immediately. The second method involved appealing for fairness. Squid Game operates under strict fairness protocols, ensuring every player receives an equal opportunity to succeed. While participation requires signing a contract, player 222's inability to sign indicates she wasn't technically a player, making Gi-hun the sole survivor of the Squid Game's third round. The third possibility? If Gi-hun had avoided jumping after the 10-minute deadline and continued conversing with the VIPs for additional minutes, the detective would have reached the island by that time, rescuing both Gi-hun and the baby while making himself valuable to the narrative instead of merely becoming door. Fourth, contract violation. The game's own rules state that the player is not allowed to stop playing, although the third clause says the games may be terminated if the majority agrees. This creates a fundamental contradiction in the contract, making it legally void. Gi-hun could have demanded immediate termination based on contractual impossibility. You cannot simultaneously be required to continue playing while having the right to vote to stop. Finally, the medical emergency clause. Since player 222 is an infant requiring constant care, any game that separates her from necessary medical attention or puts her at immediate physical risk violates basic human rights protections. Gi-hun could have declared a medical emergency, demanding immediate evacuation for the baby's welfare, which would have forced the game organizers to halt proceedings.